The New York Times farce continues. This reporting is just ridiculous. We've got Vermont with 0 votes reported being called for Biden. 0 votes reported, and it's being called for Biden. That was at 7:05. You've got Kentucky with 13% reported called for Trump. Surprisingly close at this point, only 2% apart in a state as red as Kentucky, and they've called it for Trump. Here's West Virginia at 7:36. 0 votes reported. They've called it for Trump. And here's Virginia, 8% reported. New York Times has called it for Biden, even though at the moment Trump has more votes than Biden. And here's South Carolina, where Biden has more votes than Trump, and they've called it for Trump. Get a load of that. This is the New York Times reporting the 2020 election. At 8:01, they released a bunch more states. We've got Oklahoma, no votes reported, called for Trump. We've got Mississippi, no votes reported, called for Trump. We've got Alabama, no votes reported, called for Trump. Yes, I know it's obvious these states are going to vote for Trump, but they haven't yet. It's not over. The votes haven't even been counted. 0 votes reported, called for Trump. Illinois, 0 votes reported, called for Biden. This is not reporting. This is just going through the motions. This is just absurd. Delaware, 0 votes reported, called for Biden. New Jersey, 0 votes reported, called for Biden. Connecticut, 7,000 votes reported, called for Biden. Massachusetts, 0 votes reported, called for Biden. So that's how the New York Times plans to report the election, U.S. election 2020. There you go, folks. That's the news.